Hello, good morning everyone. Today we are going to revise lesson number first from your textbook An Astrologer's a Day, which is written by R.K. Narayan. Today we are going to discuss about the theme, plot, some main characters as well as summary of this lesson. So let's begin. An Astrologer's Day. Actually, it is a thriller suspense story which is written by R.K. Narayan. While it had been published earlier, it was the titular story of Narayan's fourth collection of short stories. And we know that R.K. Narayan, he is always famous for his short stories, which is published in 1947. It was the first chapter of the world famous collection of stories Malgudi Days. You must be knowing about Malgudi Days, which was later telecasted on television in 2006. Actually, R.K. Narayan, he is one of the three leading figures of early Indian literature in English, along with Mulk Raj Anand Rajarao. And student, he is credited with bringing Indian literature in English to the rest of the world and is regarded as one of the India's greatest Indian English novelists. Mainly we can see the setting of most of the Narayan stories is the fictional town of Malgudi, first introduced in Swami and Friends. His narrative highlights social context and provide a feel for his characters through everyday life. Students, if we talk about the plot of this story, so this story, it moves around an astrologer's business day. Only a single day has been shown in this story. Every day the astrologer, who is not given a name, the name is not mentioned of astrologer in the story, and he had a working analysis of mankind's trouble until he received a single signal for him to go. And this astrologer is presented as a cheater character who seems to be one of the many vendors in India. By dressing and behaving in a particular manner, his business is done effectively by giving this impression of a blessed man with a sharpened perception. Now here what happened, one day while he was leaving, so that time one of the man, he stood in front of him. So that man was his client. And this one didn't want the astrologer's common method. He wanted something different method for him. So Guru Nayak means the person who is front of an astrologer, who is the client. He wanted him to answer the question. He asked and negotiated a price for the astrologers to answer them. But if he proves the astrologer was a bluffing, he would return his pay. He answered correctly each of them, explaining what exactly happened to Guru Nayak when he was young. He used a convincing but tricky reply, so he was no longer involved as the astrologers himself had been, associated to what happens to the client when he was younger. And why all this happened, that we come to know at the end of the story. If we talk about the theme of an astrologer's day, so theme of the story focuses on a single day in a life of an ordinary astrologer who suddenly faces past life in the present drastic situation. And this story has a twist in the tale. The otherwise adventureless life of the astrologer suddenly poses a grave problem from his past life and demands alertness to tackle the situation. This story describes of a single day in the lives of the sleepy town of Malgudi. The story also deals with the darker side of human nature with its shrewdness, revengeful nature, selfishness, and so on. The characters in the story are no exception to these qualities of human nature. Finally, all is well that ends well, with the astrologer coming out with flying colors in his examination of befooling his opponent, saving his life, and also saw to it that he does not face the man again in future. Okay, so now we are going to see main characters of this story. As we know that two main characters are there in this story, the astrologer and the Guru Nayak. So first we will see the astrologer. The nameless protagonist, protagonist means the main character of the story, is the astrologer. Actually, this person is not truly an astrologer but a con man. Con man means fraud person. So this person is fraud one. He set up a shop each day beneath a tree in a market, wearing a priest garb and face paint and posing as a holy man, because you have seen that how this astrologer they look like. Okay, so here in the picture you can see that this person, he wears a priest garb and he painted his face and he is posing as a holy man with a cosmic wisdom. For a small fee, he listens to people's problem and he offers what seems like good advice, dressing him common sense and manipulations in an astrologer's vernacular. Despite having no actual astrological wisdom, he is quite perceptive and offers comfort to his customers by giving them self-affirming answers and easing their minds. It is revealed at the end of the story that the astrologer in his hiding, having fled his home and his past life as a farmer after he drunkenly attempted to murder Guru Nayak. Guru Nayak, who is the client of an astrologer. As far as he knows, he actually did take Guru Nayak's life and he feels a great burden at the thought of being a murderer. His burden is not born out of pity for Guru Nayak, however, but of his own self-interest. Even when the astrologer meets Guru Nayak, he makes no attempts to atone for his crime. Although he is the protagonist, the astrologer is not the hero of the story. The astrologer has a wife and child, neither of whom know anything of his murderous past. And at the end, he reveals what he was feeling when this client, Guru Nayak, appears upon his eyes, as he thought he had killed him when he was younger. So that is the suspense of the story. Next personality is Guru Nayak. Guru Nayak, actually he is the client of the story. He is the hero. He is a very ordinary man who, although had suffered some serious damages when he was younger. Then he was pierced by a knife and after left for dead. But fortunately what happened? One of the dwell past, he helped him to overcome the problem, and because of this he became vengeful man. He wanted to take revenge of that person who tried to kill him, and that person was none but the astrologer. When he goes to the astrologer with some question related to that man, we can see that as the astrologers answer them, him, vengeful feelings start to change and diffuse, letting go all his persecuting anger. Then next is the astrologer's wife. As a secondary character, seems to be a simple woman who, although we don't have many information about her in this story, Act like a very good listener and a person who can perceive when something is alright or not. In the story, this is showed when her husband, means the astrologer, arrives home and he has this strange feeling of not being a murderer and having seen the person he thought of having killed. Now next we are going to discuss about the setting in the time and place, setting of the story. Through the story we can see that the writer of the story uses a colonial background from the 19th century in India. So here we can see that the setting is like colonial background, means colonies of the 19th century modern India. It is shown in the story. Okay, now if we talk about the summary of the lesson, so I'm going to tell you the summary of this lesson. The Astrologer's A Day, it is actually a short story which deals with a day in the life of an ordinary but fake astrologer. Actually, he is not the astrologer. He fled from his home. The setting of the story is town Malgudi, which is located in the South India near to Madras. Because R.K. Narayan, he is the person from South India. So he narrated South India in his story. It is not a story of contemporary times, but it is the story of pre-independence time, means before freedom. The story opens at the midday. This is the time when the astrologers open his business. The writer describes how he begins his business. He removes all his professional equipments like cowries, shells, charts, Parvariya writings, etc. He also dressed like an astrologer. Why? Because he wanted to attract his customers. His forehead is very bright with sacred ash. His eyes are assumed to have a prophetic light by his customers. He wears a saffron turban on his head. Thus, the astrologer presented himself so perfectly that he was consequently a point of attraction for the people. Here the writer, means R.K. Narayan, he describes the path along the town hall park where the astrologer sits to lure his prospective customers. He carried on his business under the tamarind tree on the town hall road. The path was the right place to carry on his business as it was crowded area with the different trades and traders like medicine sellers, hardware and junk magicians, cloth seller and so many. Next to him sat a fried groundnut vendor whose gas light enabled him to carry on his business even after sunset. Here the astrologer was a fake person who hardly had any knowledge of astrology. He just made a guest work when people approached him. He had to work hard to earn his wages. He had absconded from his native village since he didn't want to continue the traditional occupation of his forefather, and that occupation is farming. He never had any plans to return to his native village, and that's why he became an astrologer. He was a mastermind at analyzing human mind and psychology. His strong perspection made him diagnose the exact problem of his customers. His customers would finally leave satisfied. He closed his shops for a day when his neighbor groundnut vendor blew out his light. On the day under description in the story, the groundnut vendor left and the astrologer was packing up his wares when he located a man standing in front of him, and that was his customer. That was Guru Nayak. He perceived him to be his prospective customer. When the astrologer invited him, he posed a challenge before him. Means Guru Nanak, he gave the challenge to the astrologer and his astrological science. They have a deal between them. And what was the deal? That a man gave him an anna, means rupees, and asked the astrologer to answer his question, and if it doesn't answer satisfactory, so that time he will have to return that paisa with interest also. At the same time, if the astrologer is able to answer the question satisfactory, he would give him 8 annas, means he would give him more money. But if the astrologer fails, he would pay double amount, and that is 16 annas to the man. And thus the deal was finalized between them. So the astrologer prayed to the Heman. Then suddenly the astrologer denied the challenge and requested that man to let him go. The man said that he will not let him give in. He hold him in his grip and thereby making the astrologer shiver. Finally, the astrologer realized that he is trapped now and he has no chance of moving from that place. The man turned out to be a criminal by profession. Now the astrologer started to shiver and he is unwilling to accept the challenge. He started telling about some woman, but man was not satisfied and stopped him. He had a single question, that whether he would get what he was searching for. The man promised the astrologer that if he is satisfied with his answer, he would pay him a rupee. Astrologer prayed a few prayers before replying. The astrologer began with his prophecies by saying to the man that you were left for dead in the past and a knife has passed on your chest. Now here the man was excited at this information since he had really faced it. After he got wounded, he was thrown into a well nearby to die. A passerby saw him and they saved him, they rescued him. That is how he was saved from dying. The man was waiting to revenge that person who had attacked him and was in a search of that person who had tried to kill him. The only thing which the man wanted to know from the astrologer was if he can find that person, means that killer. The astrologer instantly replied that the culprit, means that person, murderer, had died 4 months ago in a far off town. The man was disappointed now to hear this because he wanted to take revenge. The astrologer identified the name of that man before him as Guru Nanak. He told the man that his village was a 2 days journey to north and warned him to go back home and never to travel south again. He asked him to return to his hometown immediately as his life was in a danger. If he left his hometown again, the man replied that he left home just to search that person who had tried to kill him, and he was interested in knowing if he had died in a worst way. Now the astrologer satisfied him by giving information that the culprit was crushed under a lorry. The man left after giving the astrologer's handful of coins. The astrologer too winded up his belongings and now he went home. So when the astrologer came to home, his wife was waiting for him worriedly that since he was unusually late that day. The astrologer flung the coins at his wife to count. They were 12.5 annas in all. Now she was extremely happy when she saw this much money. To encounter that big amount, she planned to buy jaggery and coconut for their child who was demanding for sweets from a long time. The astrologer looked worried and was not happy like his wife. He was angry at Guru Nanak as he had cheated him. He promised to give a rupee and actually gave only 12.5 annas. After dinner, he shared the secret of his life with his wife. He said that great burden of his life was gone that day. He always felt that he had killed Guru Nayak, means his customer, who visited him. So the astrologer had run away from his native village, and due to fear of being arrested as a murderer, he settled in Malgudi and married and decided that he would never return back to his native place. Actually, the man who tried to kill Guru Nanak was the astrologer himself, and this is the suspense of the story. So, he was able to make accurate predictions about him, though he hardly knew astrology. The astrologer confessed to his wife that in his youth he was into bad company with Guru Nanak. He drank, he gambled, and quarreled badly one day and had a fight and had almost killed Guru Nanak. So, this is how life, with its unpredictable twists and turns, had created astrologers out of a vagabond. So, this is the short story which is written by R.K. Narayan. Okay, so here the topic and theme again it is given. The topic it is displayed along the story is fate. Karma means tit for tat. The astrologer was meant to get to know that the man he had killed was not dead. Also, we can say that the theme is a unexpected ending also, because the murderer was not only but astrologer himself who tried to murder Guru Nanak. And here are some new words with their meanings which is given for you. Okay students, so today we have discussed about the story, summary, plot, theme of an astrologer. Whatever activities are given below your text that you have to solve, if there will be any query, so you can mail me, you can ask me. We are going to discuss that in the live lecture too. And these hard words you write down in your notebook. Okay, so today we are going to stop here. Next lecture we are going to discuss second lesson from your text. Okay, thank you and have a nice day.